Hello from Belgrade, Serbia. The weather has been a little
bit wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not used to that.
No, it was 101 last week. Now we were gonna wait until the weather got better to shoot this video, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Right now we are in this area that's super cute here. It's kind of known as the Bohemian area. There's a lot of bars, restaurants, some really heavily cobblestone streets, so make sure we're in good footwear.
Yeah, and we're gonna get some traditional food here, right?
We are gonna find a place. We were very hungry.
Yeah, let's do it. So all over the city here in Belgrade, they got these free Wi-Fi zones.
So cool.
Yeah, this thing will, I don't know how far it stretches, so you will get kicked off, but it goes, I don't know, half a block.
And they're all over.
They're all over the place,
yeah.
So we can look up what we want to eat, what we want to do, how do you pronounce a certain food item. So yeah, it's pretty genius and it's free, so it's got that going for it.
Okay, so we checked out the pricing up there on that street, and it's an adorable street and everything, but boy, the pricing was a little high.
Very touristy.
It's very touristy. So we are heading to a more traditional restaurant that was recommended to us, that we did check out their menu online, looked great. So
we're gonna figure out the menu because I don't know how much English is spoken.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's the fun of it. Just order what sounds good and go from there. Know that we've been in Romania for the last 2 months almost. We actually left a week early so we could come here to Belgrade, Serbia, because we've heard so many great things about it. And it was a lot easier to get here than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it ended up not being bad at all. You could have flown, but we didn't want to fly because it's really not that far. There aren't buses that go, and there is not a train that goes, but we did find a more private service.
Yeah.
Ended up it was just us and one other passenger in a car, and he picked us up right at our hotel, and it was €50 each to be transported here. It took about 3 hours.
It took about 3 hours, and he went about 140 kilometers an hour.
He was cruising
the entire way.
Yeah.
So,
but we got here safely.
We got here safe. Okay, so every time we order something from a restaurant, Carrie's food always looks better than mine. So I have food envy. I get anxious and nervous.
He gets anxiety.
Yeah. This time, I think it was pretty equal.
It was really good.
Yeah.
So I got exactly what I wanted. We're not going to try and even say the name of the restaurant or say the name of the food that we got, but I got something that was kind of like a chicken Kiev. It was pork though. It's just a breaded, like a schnitzel kind of.
I just got beef and mushroom sauce and some rice. It was delicious. I also got a salad, and I don't eat salad. So,
so now I have 2 takeaway salads to have later.
It was tomatoes and cucumbers.
Yeah. Now we are going to head to give you a little view of our new Airbnb that we're staying in, but first we have to stop by the market and grab some drinks for later.
Which is right across the street, which is very convenient.
Okay, so that meal that we had was about $34 US. So honestly, and we have, I have a full dinner for tomorrow.
I'll have half dinner for tomorrow.
He has half dinner. He might have to go get something else. European lock. So what a difference a day makes.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was maybe 70 degrees, and today it is maybe 85.
It's a cool 85.
Yeah.
A little humidity.
So, but we've got sunshine, so it's great. We are here at the Church of Saint Sava. It's not only one of the largest churches in the world, it is the largest church in the Balkans.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Now you might have noticed we're bringing you a lot of churches these last several videos, but this one's special. So we're going to bring you this one as well.
Wow, that was incredible.
That's
Incredible
pretty crazy.
church. I would have to say that was probably one of the most beautiful,
Yeah.
definitely the largest church that we've probably
It's just
ever
stunning.
been in.
It's,
Yeah.
what they can do, what they did is just amazing to me.
Yeah. The other thing to note is it's free to get into.
It's free
Yeah.
to get into.
Yeah, so that's always a nice positive.
Now they are doing a lot of work around the church, just keeping it clean and keeping it modernized,
maintained.
I guess, maintained.
Yeah.
You know, the inside's what matters anyway.
Yeah.
So,
So definitely a #1 place to check out if you come here.
absolutely.
Time is it?
2:30. 2:30.
Thirsty.
Okay, the Belgrade waterfront, the Riverwalk. Now this place is magnificent. High-end apartments, hotels, boutique hotels, bars, restaurants.
Yeah, it's
got
very
it
beautiful.
all. Now it was a little bit controversial. A lot of the locals did not want to see this happen, but a lot did. So I, for one, think it's really nice.
It's beautiful, yeah. And we're on the river here, and it's a hot one today, and it's got to at least be maybe 10-15 degrees cooler right here on the river. So good place to go grab a beverage.
It's going to be about 10 to 15 degrees cooler when we sit down and get a beverage.
Even more so.
Even
yeah.
more so. That's a tasty beverage. Yeah, it's good.
So down here on the boardwalk, or on the other side of the boardwalk, there are a bunch of barges that we looked online, and what they are is nightclubs. And so Brian's totally been bugging me. He wants to go out tonight and check out the nightclubs.
Yeah, the reason why we had to look it up online is because we're in bed by the time they open.
Yeah, they don't start like hop until midnight, and we're well into our
REM.
REM sleep by that point. It's not gonna happen. So we're up here in what you'd probably call, I don't know, it's a shopping district. It reminds me so much of when we were in Sevilla.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, in Spain.
Very modern.
So, very modern, a lot of shopping, a really cool walking street, a lot
People
of restaurants,
watching.
a lot of people watching. Yeah.
No, we also went to the fortress.
Absolutely beautiful fortress, definitely a must-see when you're here. Once again, it's free to get into.
Yeah,
It
there's all
had-
kinds of playgrounds.
Yeah, and a lot of green space. It's really more of a park inside.
Yeah. There's tennis courts, a military museum, basically.
And there was some Jurassic or dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur park. Okay, Gunner's Pub here in Belgrade is a must stop. They got 16 beers on tap. Most of them are right here from Serbia. I got the New England IPA, very tasty.
Yeah, and I got the Mango Gun. I've actually had it before. It's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah. So, and they work out to being about $3.20 USD, so not bad.
So nice. So anyway, Belgrade, Serbia. If you're in the area, stop in here.
Yep.
Check
Couple
these
days,
places
yeah.
out. Give yourself a couple days and enjoy Belgrade. It's a fantastic city.
It is, yeah. So if you haven't seen this video, watch that one next.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, so if you don't want to walk as much as we walk, there is a guide you can take. You met a guy through our Airbnb host. He will drive you anywhere you want to go throughout Belgrade, throughout Serbia as a matter of fact. He's a really cool guy. He's got a great story. We'll leave his information below so you can look him up. Hire this guy to pick up from the airport, take you to the airport, or if you just want to tour around. Check him out.